In just a few hours, electors will place their vote in the 2016 presidential election, while anti-Trump demonstrators are planning protests around the country in an effort to get those electors to switch their vote. Olympia, Washington is one of the cities where protests will be held today, and Dan Springer is there live with more for us now. Dan?
Yeah, and Jenna, there's just a single protester holding a sign outside in the wind and the rain outside the Capitol here in Olympia. So we expect a little bit more action in the next 45 minutes or so. But back east, as you've been talking about, the electors have already started gathering in Capitol buildings in the eastern time zones, and they'll be voting at the top of the hour. Out west here, about 4 hours from now, they'll do what has always been a routine, just kind of a thing that they do every 4 years. But this year, there is a concerted and coordinated effort to deny Donald Trump the presidency. And a couple of the leaders of the so-called Hamilton electors movement will be here in Olympia today. They were picked by the Washington State Democratic Party to vote for Hillary Clinton if she won the state, which she did easily. But now, two electors say they have a more important duty. They have been lobbying Republican electors in all the states won by Trump, urging them to vote for Ohio Governor John Kasich, and they will do the same. If 37 Republican electors do not vote for Trump today, the House of Representatives would choose the president between Trump and Clinton. Faithless electors, as they're called, are very rare, and they've never flipped an election. And to date, only one Republican elector, Christopher Suprin in Texas, has said he won't vote for Trump. Brett Schaffalo quotes the 68th essay of the Federalist Papers, co-authored by Alexander Hamilton, as justification for disenfranchising millions of voters.
They need to be fit for office, they need to not be a demagogue, and they can't be influenced by foreign powers. And looking at those issues, there are strong, grave concerns about Donald Trump on all three of those issues. So that's why we believe it's a moral imperative to come out against him.
And while I was talking, 8 more protesters showed up outside, so we may have a few people. This is all being driven by social media, so we don't know how many people to expect. But Schaffalo was one of 2 people who sued Washington State for a law that's on the books that fines them if they're unfaithful electors. 30 states plus Washington, D.C. have laws like that which punish faithless electors. That lawsuit, however, was thrown out. And again, we're expecting some protesters here as the electors start to gather up on the reception room up above me a few hours from now. Jenna?
Dan, thank you very much. We'll continue to watch that.